I've been asked to talk about today is how do I work on becoming a better leader? Now, for me, probably one of the most important parts around leadership is recognizing the fact that until you can lead yourself, it's very hard to be proactively and appropriately leading others. Now, by leading yourself, what I'm actually talking about here is self-leadership. And with self-leadership, it's important to recognize that there are three things that you actually have complete control over. The first thing is the attitude in which you decide to turn up to work with. The second is your willingness to work really hard and put in the effort and dig deep when times are tough. And finally, how well you actually ensure you look after yourself. And by that, I mean your physical self. So what am I currently doing to try to improve my own self-leadership at the moment? Well, one of my practices that I follow is journaling. And so that in the morning, before I start my workday, I get up, read some positive words. I express gratitude to the people in the world that have influenced me in some small way. Now, this may be family members, this may be work colleagues, this may even be complete strangers, but people that I've felt I have actually benefited from my interactions with them. And then finally, I sit down and I reflect on my previous day, being very conscious and observant about positive interactions that I've had through that previous day, and noting those down and recognizing the importance of what has actually occurred. Following this journaling activity, I get out and do a little bit of moderate exercise, get the heartbeat going, and then finish off with ensuring that I'm eating some healthy food. Now, for me at the moment, I've put a little bit of weight on, so my focus at the present point in time on the nutrition side is to look at dropping a couple of kilos. But for you, you may have your own nutrition goals. It's not really important what you might be striving for, because there's plenty of advice out there from a more respected person than myself. But it is important just to recognize that you are fueling your body with positive energy before you get up and start your day. Now, what I've found in following these practices in the morning is that it gives me a very positive attitude to go and approach the day. I've certainly found that when I've started my day off with a positive attitude, any of the challenges that actually present themselves through the day actually become quite easy to tackle. And that actually fuels me with a lot more focus and energy and allows me to really put in the hard yards and hard work through the day, especially when times are tough. So I ask you to reflect back on what your last few days, weeks have been like, and whether or not you would have liked to have a more positive outcome over those days. If you think you could have or would have, then I just suggest to think about following some practices and trying to improve your own self-leadership. Because I truly believe that in practicing self-leadership, it helps you to become a better leader. This has been Sharing the Light. Please don't forget to leave any comments, questions. Until next time,